welcome students. This chapter which I will talk, this chapter belongs under the Unit 1 in Core Paper 8. In this paper, we know today about the integument on the vertebrate organism that may be fish or may be human being. They are belonging under the your superclass species or also belonging in the superclass tetra, or generally embedded by integument layer, which one is called as skin. Okay, and this integument layer is outward covering, which is generally giving protection to the organism from the external shocks and injury. So, skin or integument layer would be known as the protective outward covering. For this skin, first of all, I will define the term integument or skin to you. In my definition, the term integument is applied to the outermost protective covering of the animal body. It would be popularly known as skin. And not only skin, it also comprises the various type of derivatives of the cutaneous layer or integument layer. Skin also includes the conjunctiva of eyeballs. You know, we people are possessing two eyeballs which are remaining in our orbits of the skull. These eyeballs also enclosed outwardly by one integument derivative that is named as conjunctiva. Not only enclosed the outwardly to the eyeballs, integument also be seen just above the eardrum. The external surface of the eardrum is nothing, that is also the integument layer, that is also called as the skin. And it extends in the entire body. It also leads up to the mouth, and at the end it leads up to the rectum. It is directly continuous with the mucous epithelial lining of the mouth, rectum, and also nostril, eyelids, and urinogenital ducts. In there you find the skin or integument layer. It is so broad, so extended. Okay? Before to know about the structure of the integument layer of skin, first of all, you would like to know the function of it. What is the function of the skin or integument layer in the vertebrate group of organisms? The integument or skin of vertebrates is truly a jack of all trades, since it performs several important functions. Students, bear in mind, I explain the functions of integument in 10 different ways. First of all, I already depicted to you the integument layer generally constructed by the uppermost part of the epidermis, which one giving the protection to the entire organism outwardly. from external shocks and injury. The integument or skin separates of the animal from its external environment and helps to maintain a constant internal environment. It has several protective devices. Let us come to know detail about it. First of all, it protects the body against a variety of mechanical and chemical injuries which may result from the pressure, friction, blows, harmful gases and fluids. If there is no integument layer, what happened at that place at the time of fire, at the time of harmful gases, at the time of friction, at the time of heavy pressures? You must get the injury in that site. Okay? The organism cannot be sustained in there. The protective derivatives are scales you find in case of the fishes. Bony plates in case of reptiles, and fats you also find in case of the blubber type of the organisms like whale, platypus. Okay, and you also find in the dolphin. And these blubbers generally the fat substances, giving the protection to the organism from the heat. Then, in case of birds, you also find beak, feathers, claws, and these are the skin derivatives or integument derivatives, and generally they are giving protection to the organism. Then, in case of the mammals, you find the hairs, etc. Reduce the force of the injury, prevent excessive loss of the body moisture, and do not allow entry of the harmful bacteria, fungi, and other foreign particles or bodies. In third point, remember the pellets, that means fur, and plumage, that is type of the feathers. Bristles, it is one type of hard, stiff, hair-like substance, or spines, claws, nails, hooves, antlers, horns, etc. serve for offense and defense. Okay? And whenever you can disturb to any small kid at the playway method, okay, and immediately that kid can bite you by his teeth, by her teeth. In case of girl child, if you disturb to that baby, immediately that one can stamp your body skin, okay, by their nails. And you know, these nails, claws, teeth also will help in the offense and defense. Then, fourth point, the protective coloration or camouflage serves to escape the detection by inmates. You see some lizards, some other insects, they will be remaining in protected manner from the enemies by the presence of the very colorful the body skin. Okay, and that is called as camouflage, and that one serves to escape the detection by inmates. At the time of eating prey, okay, in that time the organism also creates a mimicry in its body surface, and that is generally appeared in the skin, and the prey will not be detected to the predators in there, and easily predators can take up the prey by their tongues or by their other appendages. Okay, the skin treatments also protects against the solar radiation. It is the outermost point on the what protects. Then let us know what is the what locomotion. How the locomotion is possible by the presence of the skin or integument layer on the organism. You reveal in aquarium, some fish are moving here and there in the water bodies in that what device, and you mark the fins should be held in the locomotion in there, and fins are generally protected by the fin rays. Fin rays are giving the mechanical support to it. By the undulation of the fins, the organism like the what fish can move here and there in the water bodies. You have seen betterly in your aquarium. The dermal fin rays in the fins of the fishes and skin waves you find in case of the swan, in case of the dog, okay, the water birds, and also in case of the frogs, turtles. In them you find the waved feet, and wave is there. The wave generally help in the swimming in water, and some amphibian organisms also possessing the adhesive pads, and that is also a derivative of the integument layer, or also the skin that would be help in the swimming, sometimes also help in the climbing, okay, and clothes the amniotes on the digits acids in the climbing, feathers or furs on wings and short tail of birds and cutaneous patagia or the wings of the bats and flying lizards like the draco and squirrels helps in flying. Okay, and some pieces in the ocean also glides over the air just above the sea water. Okay, it is possible by the presence of the parachute like of the what? The fins which are help as the what? The wings and to glide in the air. That type of animal is known as flying fish or exocetus. Okay, then dermal endoskeleton. After the locomotion, another point is known as dermal endoskeleton. The skin contributes to bony dermal armor such as in extinct the ostracoderms and placoderms and living sturgeons, crocodiles and turtles. The three groups of animals, some animals already extinct. In their bodies you might find the dermal armor like structures which are derivative of the endoskeleton. Okay, and that one comes over the dermal layer and it is acting just like a plate-like structures, and examples are generally remaining within the group ostracoderm and placoderms. After these and sturgeon types of organisms and crocodiles, it is a reptile, your turtles also were reptile. In them you also find the what? Dermal endoskeleton. Dermal endoskeleton in head, seal, the brain and sense organs. Elsewhere, it prevents the compression of the soft internal organs and also forms the part of the teeth. And in this manner, generally your what? Skin or your integument layer will be held in this respect. Nextly, know about the secretion. Before I stated your integument layer or skin generally embedded to the organism outwardly and comprises some glands on it, and these glands secretes some fluid-like substance. Specifically, in case of the aquatic animals, you find some mucous glands in there. Okay, mucous glands, and these glands are the simple and also single cell gland. They are also named as goblet glands. Generally, in these glands you find the secretion, and that secretion is named as mucus, and these mucus generally keep the skin moist and slippery. However, and that is the derivative of your integument layer or skin. The skin glands secretes substances and having the several uses. One I already depicted to you, which one is called as mucous gland, which one is available in the body surface, and in case of the aquatic animals or aquatic forms, specifically fish as well as in also frog, and keep the skin moist and slippery. Second one is called as poisonous and bitter or offensive and secretions what are the potential enemies, just like you consider about the glands which is available in the skin, and your parotid glands, like some glands also be available on the skin surface, and they are poisonous by nature. If the other organism to hold of it or catch up them, generally by toxication they can be endeavored to them. They cannot endeavor to them because it is toxic by nature. The secretion which is generally secreted from the upper surface of the cutaneous layer or also the integument layer must be toxicated to them, and generally the predator should not be take easily to them. Okay, and third point, you see the birds, and bird has one tail towards the posterior end, and in there you find uropygial glands. Uropygial glands, and that gland secretes oil-like substance for preening the bird feathers, and generally the bird twisted its head and preening its the tail feathers by its beaks. You have seen that scenario, and in there you find one gland is present in that place, that is called as uropygial glands. From there the oily-like substance would be secreted up, which will help in the preening of the feathers. Okay. Next one, the oil from the sebaceous glands of the mammals and lubricates the skin and hairs. You observe your body at where your hairs are remain. All the times the hairs makes the surface very slippery and glazy, and it is only washable by the lubricated secretions, and that is oily-like secretion generally remains nearby the hairs. These are the oil glands. By the secretion, generally the skin and hairs remains as glazed. Moreover, the sebum contains your fatty acids and lactic acids, and in it which bring down the pH of the skin. Okay, and creates a hostile environment for the growth, multiplication, and survival of the microbes. Okay, in our integument layer, some beneficial microbes or bacteria would be remaining there. All the times they would be giving protection to our skin from any type of injuries. Okay, if they will not remain in there, other microbes like viruses, your fungi, or also be other harmful bacteria will be degenerated to our skin surface. Okay. Next point is known as food storage. The skin or integument layer somehow also help in the storage of food. And thick fatty layers of the bubbler under the skin of the seal, dolphin and whales serves as insulation as well as reserve food. And you know, in bubbler you also find adipose tissues, and adipose cells generally hold some reserve foods, and they will be helped somehow at the time of what? Starvation. Animal also accumulate the subcutaneous fat prior to hibernation and migration in different foods. Generally, the integument layer will be held to the organism. Not only this much, the presence of the integument layer or skin, the body temperature is maintained perfectly. That means temperature controlled by the integument layer or skin. And in warm-blooded animals, which are called as homeothermic, and the furs, feathers and scales generally insulate the heat and conserve the body heat in cold climate. Sweat glands of the mammals provide the cooling by the evaporation in summer. This is the summer season. You can feel that type of activities, and when the sweat generally comes out of our body, you can feel the cold. And due to loss of the water, or which are generally lost by the evaporation method, then the sweat is pushed out and you feel cool. And for elimination of the heat, integumentary blood vessels dilate and so that skin becomes a radiator. And for conservation of the heat, the vessels constrict, and these devices help to the homeothermy or in the maintenance of constant body temperature. Okay? And you mark here, after the maintaining body temperature, the skin or integument layer somehow also help in the process of excretion. You already know this is the summer season. We people can eliminate the sweat from our body by automatically to maintain the body temperature with the environmental temperature. The excess water, salts and urea are also be eliminated in the sweat. Gills of the marine fishes contains the chloride secreting cells, and shielding of the shedding of the skin during the ecdysis. Shedding, you know, to leave the older skin from the body, and that is nothing, that is called ecdysis, or called as the molting. Under it, generally that get rid of from the body with some metabolic waste. Okay? And excretion generally accomplished by this manner, by the help of the cutaneous layer, or also be called as your integument layer or skin. Then next one is the sensation. Due to presence of the skin generally embedded your body, or cutaneous layer, or you say integument layer also enclose your body, and you must find to there some nerves. Nerves also be entered in there. Blood vessels also leads to there. Okay, other connective tissue also be found in there after the presence of the squamous epithelial cells. However, and whenever you touch to that any living body, that living body can feel your tactile nature. Okay? And touch, pain and changes in the pressure can be felt by them. And if the water is lost maximum from their bodies, immediately the organism can displace from that place to another place at where the temperature is low. And it is possible by the sensations. You remember here, cutaneous nerve endings, other sense organs are stimulated by the touch, pain, changes in pressure, and moisture, extremes of heat and cold, and chemicals, etc. In their absence, these animals may starve or destroyed by an enemy. Okay? And then you consider about the sexual selection. Sexual selection. You observe the peacock, a turkey. In them, the male one is very decent in comparison with the female one. Male